What's up, everybody? Welcome to Newberg and Hannah, or the Newberg Pod, or the Hannah Pod. Or Old Guy and Sadness, like that's one of the names, or like Santa and Mrs. Cryingle. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is. What's up, everybody? We're gonna start off. Last week, whenever we go watch football on Sundays, she doesn't drink that much, so she picks me up. So I got to be in her car, and I wrote a song about Hannah's car. Girl with disgusting car, how can you not clean this? Girl with disgusting car, how do you not see this? There are cups full of pee and bags from Taco Bell, clothes from jobs you don't work at and never have, as far as I can tell. Girl with disgusting car, there's something going on with you, maybe. Girl with disgusting car, what's that on the back seat? Oh shit, is that a baby? Clean your car, clean your car, clean your car. Oh shit, that's two babies. Huh? What a great song about your car.
Except I've never had any pee in my car ever.
Really?
Or a baby.
Really? Well, the rest of it's true.
I'm the type of person where I can't pee unless I'm literally sitting on a toilet. Like
Like
I
you couldn't
can't squat anywhere. I can't go in the ocean. Like I have to be on toilet.
on toilet.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So I heard you had a rough week. I heard you got attacked by a cricket.
Yeah, this morning I roll out of bed and I'm in the bathroom, like literally about to pee. And I see this cricket come out of nowhere and it just it jumped on me and I let out such a frightening scream. And I'm like, I know it's just a cricket. But I was so terrified for a second because I didn't have any time to process. Like my eyes have just opened up into the world. Anyways, I trapped it in a Gatorade bottle. I've yet to deal with it because I didn't have time to.
Well, it's probably
Um,
dead if you trapped it into a bottle. It doesn't have any air.
but this was like maybe 10 minutes ago. It's still alive.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it reminded me of spider crickets. Did you ever have those?
Spider crickets?
Yeah, look it up.
Okay. What are spider? I'm
They're
looking up
terrifying. They're like
spider.
crickets twice the size and they're terrifying and they crawl like spiders, but they're crickets. They jump.
Jesus, these things look pretty scary.
Yeah.
The spider cricket. Uh, Common names for these insects include cave crickets, camel crickets, spider crickets, and sand treaders.
They're nasty.
But they're mostly
We
in New Zealand.
we had a bunch of them in Virginia, so
Oh, so it's still relevant to my life. That's awesome. So I went to the hospital to do my thing.
oh yeah, how'd that go?
Oh my gosh. Well, it worked out. It was cool. So I had
They
like
jump started your heart?
yeah, they like the song "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue, but it was like my heart, and it was like whoa, yeah. Sorry if you had to experience that. The so I went in. So like, admittedly, like because my father didn't have the greatest heart, but my father also did like crack and cocaine and smoked constantly since he was 18 and did like weed and like so he never worked out. So he wasn't really like in the best shape. So his heart was kind of funky, but he always had weird
Yeah.
stuff going on with it. So I around 2014, I think, I got a regular rhythm because I was just drinking so heavily. I was drinking Red Bulls and Crown Royal. So I was doing
Oh.
Crown bombs, which is just so bad for your heart. My heart eventually was just like
Yeah.
so off track. But anyways, they gave me this thing called a cardio version, and it's where you go in, they lay you on a table, they put wood in your mouth so you don't swallow your tongue, they make sure that you're on anesthesia, and then they jolt you with like a zillion volts, flatlining you until your heart resets and starts over to see if whether or not it's going to be in regular
They did that in
rhythm.
2014.
2015, they did it to me and it worked and I was fine. My heart was fine for 10 years. Uh, Now they said, well, we want to give you something called an ablation, which because my heart was offline again. But it had just happened. Like I caught it like 2 weeks before when I was there, it was fine, and then this time it wasn't. So I caught it right away, and so I went to. I went to the cardiologist, and she's like, "You should get an ablation." So then I went to the electrocardiophysicist or somebody, and uh, basically what it is, there's some scar tissue on your heart that's responsible for the atrial fibrillation. They remove it and then they do whatever. But she didn't tell me they also cardioverted me twice to get me back in. So I've now flatlined 3 times in my life.
Wait, they had to
And
flatline you again?
to reset it, yeah, I didn't know they were going to do that. So I've got these 2 huge crop circle burns right on my boob. It's pretty sweet. But the funny part about it was my realization in the situation was doctors are basically auto mechanics. The hospital's the garage,
Yeah,
and they're going to try really hard for you. But if they can't fix your car and it just dies, they're going to be fine. They don't know you. They tried. It's such a weird dynamic to be in there because like you're in there and you're like, this is my life. It's so important. It's my life. You see somebody else being like, I'm going to go have lunch. Like,
yeah,
oh, but motherfucker, what do you mean lunch? Let's get this
yeah.
done. And it's crazy because it's just the fact, it's just the reality of the situation.
Did you have any like crazy dreams or anything while you were out?
No, the procedure is so quick. It's the only thing that's tough is the time before. Like like they're like get here at 10, you get there at 10, you basically sit around for 3 hours, and then eventually like in my situation was like I sat out there for 2 hours, then they brought me to the back, made me take off my clothes, they shaved my groin area because that's where they had to stick the thing in. So this
Yeah,
nurse is shaving me and she's like, are you ticklish? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Are you sure, honey? Because if you're ticklish, I can get someone else. I'm like, I'm not ticklish, you can just shave me. And then you get into the room and it's just dark. There's like blue stuff everywhere, and there's cameras and lights. There's probably one, two, three, like 9 people in there with you.
yeah,
And I was just like, then once they started medicining me up, I just kept saying, "Have a good show, everybody. Have a good show." That's all I said to like before they put me out.
oh my gosh.
And but then the second they say literally like they'll like count back from 20. You're like 20, I can do, and then you wake up
Yeah,
and it's all done. They tell you how it went, and then you have to sit there for 3 more hours. The whole experience was it wasn't intense because I know how good modern medicine is, and I know how healthy my heart is, minus the fact that it was a little off track. Like
yeah,
I walk all the time and eat good food, and I try to only drink when I'm at Barney's. So it's just like I try to do the right thing.
yeah.
So speaking of which, someone who you
Speaking,
know and us on a certain day are going to go to the place and we're going to watch football with someone who's related to you.
my mom.
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay,
She's in, just so you know.
okay.
All right, what's up with you, man? Are you attacked by crickets?
Yeah, I was attacked by a cricket. I saw a fucking cow this morning, like in the middle of the street. That
You
was
saw a
like,
cow.
I feel like I've woken up into like an alternate universe today.
Oh wait, hold on. Someone's calling. They're saying they want you to talk about how happy you are that I'm alive and my thing worked instead of just being dead behind the eyes. That's what they're saying. I'm not saying that.
Chris, I am ecstatic that you are happy and alive and well
Yay.
and didn't end up officially flatlining.
Yeah, wouldn't that suck? That would be the worst. All right, so how about you? What's going on with you without a 28-minute story? Unless it's a 29-minute story.
No, it's not a story. It's just like, it's something I've talked about like a lot, but uh like yesterday was just like a really hard day for me, not because anything happened. I just feel like it's just some of the most depressed I've felt in a really long time.
Okay.
Um
So
and
you wake up, and do you know you're depressed immediately, or do you like do
yeah,
your normal?
immediately, because I don't want to get out of bed. Like,
Okay.
I wake up at 8 a.m. every morning, and then I usually force myself to like go back to sleep until about noon, which is like something I don't need to be doing.
Okay.
And then like all I did yesterday was lay on the couch all day until I had to go see some of my friends for dinner. But um and it took every bone in my body, or it took every uh I don't know what phrase I'm looking for. It took everything in me to get myself up off the couch yesterday and go see my friends for dinner, because I genuinely didn't want to. Like, I just haven't felt this depressed in like a really, really, really long time. Like, I feel like I just want to like cry and I don't know how to get myself out of it. And uh yeah. Honestly, ever since I saw like Thou Who Shall Not Be Named like a week ago, it's just really thrown everything off for me.
I mean, I was
And I'm
following.
not saying and I'm not saying that like that's the cause of it, but I just feel like it really threw everything in my brain for a fucking loop, and now I'm just sad, and not because of that, but just in general I feel really depressed.
Now, okay, so what's more important? Now, not one part of me is making fun of you. I'm not. I'm just asking questions. Can
Yeah,
I? Is that cool?
of course.
But I also have no problem making fun of you, and that's because I'm not doing that right now. I just want you to know that in the past I have made fun of you before.
Yeah,
Are you aware?
I'm aware.
Okay, so yesterday, like, I mean, I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of people who like follow me on social media, there's a few accounts that I check out. Your stories always popped up. Now, you saying to me today you're so depressed you couldn't get out of bed, but all of the photographs yesterday that I looked at were smiles and food and happiness. And so my question, sincerely, was that a front or subcategory B? Is that something you feel you need to do to show that you're in a good mood, even though you're suffering? Or C,
Well,
why couldn't you
the
just have not gone and just been sad?
the pictures I posted yesterday were from my party last week.
Oh, so that was strategic.
Well, no, it's not strategic. That's just when my friend posted them and I reposted it.
Got it. Okay. All right. So you went out yesterday. You were sad, but you forced yourself to go out. You went out. You had
Well,
some food.
I didn't go out. I just went to my friend's house to do book club, and we had dinner.
Isn't that leaving your place though?
I mean, yes, but it's not like I went out.
Like, you didn't go to the club with stomach showing and lots of drinks and not talking to strangers. You didn't do any of that. You did leave
No.
your house. You went over to a friend's place.
Yeah.
You had some food.
And I had the worst allergy attack ever yesterday. I literally was sneezing like 50 times in a row. I couldn't stop. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, are you good?" And I'm like, "I'm dying."
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you were allergic to?
I mean, sometimes I get random allergy attacks that come out of nowhere. And then I'm like sneezing. And then my eyes get all red and my face gets all puffy, and then I sound like sick.
Wow, that's fucking nuts.
So exciting.
Have you have you been following the news at all?
Which part?
I mean, like, there's so many parts of the news. Like, are you upset as much as like did you know that Marshall Mathers is suing an Australian swim company for trying to step on the name of him? Like, they're doing a pun and he's not having it.
Eminem.
There's a pun in this Australian swimwear company, and he's just like, "Fuck you are, you're not doing this."
I have not heard of that. The
It's
only thing
called
I've heard of recently is it's funny because literally when I was at book club yesterday, I was like, whatever happened to the David case? Like, did they ever figure out what happened with that girl who died? And then literally yesterday, like when I got home, I was like looking at social media and there's people posting about it, and I was like, oh shit.
no, he's named as a suspect. He's
Yeah.
named as the leading. They still haven't arrested him. It's like
No.
that's what's going to happen. It's going to go on for months and months and months till
Well,
it's
it's because they have
airtight.
to have like sufficient evidence, because if they arrest him without having real evidence, he could get away with it because they could have
Yeah,
falsely.
he's fucked. They're going to build and build and build like they did with Diddy. You know what I mean? They're just going to build till they have an airtight case. They do
Yeah.
that with all, and they did that same thing with like, oh god, there's with all those murderers who kill their wives and get away with it for a while. Eventually,
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, you're fine, man. We're not coming after you." Busted like a year later. But anyways, the swim trunks name. Any guess what kind of like pun would have bummed out Eminem?
um
What's Eminem's nickname?
Slim Shady.
And what do people do in the water?
Swim Shady.
Yeah. I'm like, that's the greatest name ever. Let him keep it.
But that doesn't even make sense for like a bathing suit.
Yeah, that's the brand. Swim Shady.
Eh,
I
lame.
guess. I guess. Did you hear about the Olympian turned drug kingpin who ordered the murder of a federal witness and now he's in trubs?
No.
You don't know this guy? You don't know who Ryan Wedding is?
Ryan Wedding?
Ryan Wedding. He was a
No.
Canadian Olympic snowboarder, and he kind of turned into a drug kingpin. And then he allegedly ordered the killing of a federal witness in Colombia. Uh, he's 44 years old. He competed for America for America's neighbor Canada in the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City before allegedly turning into a different type of snow, becoming Canada's largest cocaine dealer, moving over 130,000 pounds a year and controlling one of the most prolific and violent drug trafficking organizations in the world, according to the Attorney General. But he got
Interesting.
busted.
I have not heard of this.
You've not heard of it at all.
No.
All right. Let's see. You're excited. Are you excited that your mom's coming to town?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a weird. That was a weird pause. You're not pumped? She's coming in with your second mom,
Yeah, I know. It'll be fun.
right? Because no one wants to hang out with their mom more than a 29-year-old girl in the midst of boy depression. That's funny.
No,
Um,
I'm just like I'm in a really not so great time of life, and
I just think that there's such a better way to look at it. You're in such a great place. You just like you can do whatever you want.
no, I understand, but my brain is like chemically not okay right now.
Why didn't you get more meds?
Well, I
Is your insurance up to date?
yes, but I'm so down bad up in other areas of my life that I was supposed to have a psychologist appointment tomorrow, and they canceled it because um none of my because I can't afford it.
Okay. All right. That sucks. So there's
Yeah.
there's the rub, but that's exciting because it's an adventure. You get to figure it out. I know you want to kill me. I can tell by the face. I remember this story. Well, this is a fun, true story. So this was like I don't know, spring break Florida. I was in my 20s, early 20s, and myself, my friend Graham, and my friend Brad all tried to drive home from Florida during the biggest snowstorm ever, and we got stuck right in,
Florida.
yeah, leaving Florida, going through when we got stuck in the biggest snowstorm of all time for the time in the early
A snowstorm in Florida?
in Georgia.
Oh.
We left Florida, went to Georgia, got just we were stuck in our car for 3 days in Georgia in the snow, and we finally got out of the car and we tried to call our parents to try and see if we can get help and Brad called his parents and he couldn't get a hold of them, and then
Yeah.
Graham called his parents and couldn't get a hold of him. I called my dad and I was like, Dad, I need you to send us money. And he was like, for what? And I was like, we're stuck on the side of the road. We're in Georgia. It's snowing. It's like we don't have any food. He's like, I'm not sending you shit. He's like, you're on an adventure. And he's like, this is the great. He goes, you're gonna remember this time for the longest time. And I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. And I was so pissed at
For
him.
3 days, how'd you have food?
We had a Snicker bar that we kind of rationed for
No. For
100%.
real?
3 days, yeah, 3 days.
With one Snicker bar.
Yeah, we had a lot of work. We had water. We had a bunch of water, and we were able to
What'd you
stay
do for
warm.
3 days?
We were stuck. We were driving back from spring break. We
No,
had a
I know,
full
but what
car.
were
We
you
just
doing for 3 days while stuck with each other?
trying to figure out how when we were going to get dug out, when the snow plows were going to show up.
Oh
It
my
was not. It was
gosh.
not fun. But it's like that same thing. It's just like whenever there's a shitty situation, whatever it is, no one telling you something positive ever makes it feel better. You know,
Yeah.
there's not one part of me going to be like, well, that's cool that you missed your appointment because then you can no. But the fact that I do promise that you will look back at this period of your life one day and just talk about how crazy it was and how you can't believe you got through it. And I promise you will do that. Not today,
Yeah.
but I
I don't
promise.
know. I'm at the point though where like I'm thinking about, which is like, I know this is like more on the extreme side, but like because I know that I feel like I haven't exhausted all my options and opportunities out here in LA, but I'm at the point where I feel like I just want to like pack up everything and run away to New York. But that's even more expensive than here. So how's the like I just yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any logic in New York. New York is so expensive.
Yeah. I don't
But
know. I kind of just like want to get away for a while. Like honestly, if I had it my way, I'd probably like lock myself in a mental ward for a while.
that'd be fun. You think
Like
they
I
would
think I need
like
to go to like a mental health retreat for like a month.
do they have those that aren't insurance based?
Yeah, do they take my insurance? I don't know. And what would I do with my dog? I don't know.
Can
How
you
would I
bring your
afford
dog?
to keep up my apartment if I'm gone for a month? I don't know. Like, just none of it makes sense. But I'm like, I think I genuinely need to be put away for a while.
Hold on. Are there? Let's find out. Um, where you can. Okay, here's the answer. 30-day pet friendly mental health dual diagnosis treatment centers in California, Arizona, where you can bring your dog or other pet during treatment. For example, at Monterey Behavioral Health, it offers residential pet friendly mental health programs. So you can also get diagnosed what's wrong with your dog. With your dog.
Yeah, he needs that.
There are pet friendly rehab mental health dual diagnosis facilities, treatment centers where the program length is about 30 days or 30 in total. They do allow pets. For example, Recovery Beach Treatment Center in Garden Grove offers a 30-day average total treatment duration and is pet friendly. These are sounding interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure my friend's mom runs facilities like this, like mental health rehab centers, whatever, but they're probably so expensive.
I would imagine they're very expensive.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Are they expensive? People are riveted. Let's see.
People are thrilled right now to find out I'm having just the best time
Um,
ever.
okay, all right. Good news. It's not as expensive as you think it is, but
Okay.
it is not cheap.
Yeah.
It starts at 75,000 a month.
Oh, yeah. 75,000?
Yeah, 75,000 a month. In the retreat
Wait, like
center,
75000.
the retreat is luxury and high end. Included are the amenities, private rooms, scenic locations. Expect costs on the high end of the spectrum or very high if you decide to cash pay. One center lists starting at 75,000 a month.
75, not 7,500. You're saying 75,000.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? How many more times do you want me to tell you 75,000? I promise.
That's ridiculous. 75,000?
$75,000 a month for you to bring your dog.
Not
But if, but
seven.
but if you want, if you but also, uh, if you bring your dog, it's money on top of that. That's just for no 75 grand a month, no free dog. Doesn't line up, buddy. It doesn't line up at all.
75 grand is absurd.
Yeah. Would you rather be sad than spend 75 grand?
I'd rather kill myself at that point.
Well, that's not fun to joke about. I mean, I know that you're obviously joking. Um,
Oh my
are
god.
you watching The Chair Company, by the way?
No.
Everybody, anybody who's listening who's on this journey with us, watch The Chair Company. Tim Robinson is phenomenal. It is one of the funniest, best
I'm not
shows.
I'm not a I'm not big into watching comedy
It's not a
shows.
comedy show. It's like it's so good. It's just it's like an adventure. I think it's about a guy slowly going insane, and I think
Mm.
it's written really smart, and I enjoy it. Plus, I grew up with the kid, and he's mega famous now, so I'm happy for him.
You grew up with Tim Robinson?
Yeah, we used to do
Like
improv together. He was in an improv troupe called Your Fat Friend or YFF, and I was in
like
Motors
in LA or back in
Detroit,
Michigan? Damn.
Detroit, and I was in and I was in Motor City Improv. And every Friday we would perform at this on top of this bar.
Yeah.
It was fun, but he was exceptional. He was always exceptional.
Yeah.
Uh, what was I going to say? Okay, so all right. Well, what else can we do? Um, let's just ask Chat GPT about your depression. Is
Gosh.
that fair?
You're the one who didn't want to talk about my depression the entire time.
Not the entire time, but for a second.
Okay.
Hey, question: how can Hannah get happy and not depressed over the guy she's currently upset
But it's not,
about?
but it's not about this has nothing to do with the general idea of why I'm sad. I'm
Okay,
depressed for multiple many other reasons.
okay. Can I do the Chat GPT thing?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Hannah is depressed for multiple reasons. How can she become no longer depressed and happy without it costing a lot of money? What are some suggestions that can make my friend Hannah happier without medication, money, or stuff? What are some free ways for her to beat depression? This should be phenomenal, whatever this answer is. It should be the best answer ever. Are you ready?
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
There are things that Hannah can do that cost nothing, require no meds, and genuinely help with depression, but they're about small, repeatable habits, not sudden magical fixes. So you tell that Hannah to fucking calm down. That's what it says. Um, and they're not toxic positivity, just smile. These are grounded, science backed, zero cost, actually doable, 13 free, realistic, non corny ways Hannah can start lifting depression. Buddy, are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Okay. Number one, the 10-minute walk rule. Science shows 10-minute walks increase mood the same way as low dose of antidepressants in the moment. It doesn't cure depression, but it reliably makes the next hour better. If you can walk 10 to 20 minutes daily outside, even slow, even tired, that's medicine. Do you walk every day?
Hmm.
Would you say it's 10 to 20 minutes?
Yeah.
I think you need to step it up to 30.
Okay.
All right. Number two, the 2 task day. Depression kills momentum. So instead of fix your whole life, how about one tiny physical task? Shower, dishes for 5 minutes, laundry start button, and one tiny mental task. Text a friend back, write one paragraph, reply to an email, return a text message. Those are good ideas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, you're so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but we got to try to get you out of this by using things that are free. Sun on skin for 5 minutes. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Although it's been fucking raining for the past million days.
But it's sunny outside now.
It is sunny.
Put cold water on your face for 20 seconds. This triggers the dive reflex, lowering anxiety instantly. Depression is usually tangled with anxiety. This interrupts the loop. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Throwing some water on your face. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Like those skincare commercials where they're like,
Yeah, exactly
yeah.
like that. Let's see. The 3 things I can control today list. Depression makes life feel overwhelming each morning or night before. Write only 3 things that you can control and nothing more. So tonight, write 3 things that you can control. Whether or not you shower, what kind of pickles you eat that are fried, texting.
My main concern right now is I need to clean my apartment and I need to clean my car before my fucking mother gets here. And that is like seems like the most daunting task in the world because I'm like, I have to go to work in like 3 hours. I have to work tomorrow and I'm, yeah.
It's just start with a little bit at a time, buddy. That's all you got to do. It's so funny. You and I are so different. We have we look identical. We have the same hair, but we're so different.
We're like twins at this point.
Yeah, we pretty much are. Um, yeah, it's just so funny. Like, because all I want to do is like Michelle's the same way. She doesn't. She'll get to it when she gets to it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's 5 a.m. Why isn't it done? Let's go. Let's fucking do it. And it's just who I am. I can't
When it
stand it.
comes to like me doing tasks for other people, like I'm so on top of shit. Like I can do anything for anybody else, but God forbid it's me, myself, and I.
Well, I'm still trying to stay positive. We got a couple more chances to get you back in a good mood. You ready?
Yeah.
Sick human contact in tiny doses. Say hi to a barista. Call someone for 2 minutes. Sit around with a friend. No agenda. Those are good.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. We got 6 more, buddy. Do something slightly creative daily. Write a paragraph, doodle, voice memo your thoughts, sing, cook something new. No. All right. Listeners, please write in. Please write into Hannah. You can follow her on Instagram at Little Hannah Sucks. Just message her. Don't be sad, buddy. That's what you should say.
I'm really trying. It's just like I literally like I couldn't tell you like well, I could tell you what's making me sad, but like I genuinely I feel like I'm just on like the verge of tears.
It sucks. I'm
And
sorry.
I felt that way all day yesterday. The second I opened up my eyeballs today, and yeah, and it's just I'm like, how am I 29, almost 30, and I feel like I'm still dealing with like I'm gonna cry. I feel like I'm still dealing with like my 16-year-old depression self. It's so annoying. I don't even want to cry right now. I just can't help it. That's where I'm at.
I get it. No, I understand. I wish I had something to say that would be helpful.
Uh,
I mean, I can go to Happy Fix number 10.
like I don't even want to cry right now. That's just like my body's like so burned out, so whatever that this is just my reaction to anything right now.
Okay, so you have to work tonight. Are you physically able to go to work?
I mean, I never am physically able to go to work.
Okay, but you're gonna go to work.
I mean, I have to.
Okay, and how late do you work?
Till probably like 10:30.
And then will you go anywhere after?
I don't know. Tonight is a Barney's Wednesday. Am I gonna make it though? I honestly don't know.
You might need a day to yourself.
Yeah, I might like show face for 5 seconds and then just be like, okay, I'm out of here.
Why do you need to do that?
I don't know because I have FOMO.
No, you're not missing anything. It's the same Wednesday every Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. I didn't go last Wednesday because I had my own release party at a different bar. But
So be gone for 2. Be cool again, man.
Yeah, one of my friends was telling me, he was like, "You need to, like, disappear off the face of the earth to the point where, like, people are, like, wondering what happened to you," and I'm like,
I mean, dude, that's the easiest idea in the world, and it's the best. I
"Okay."
mean, it's just like the band Kiss, when they first started, they would just physically disappear for weeks at a time, saying they were on tour, and because there was no way to guarantee it or verify it, they were just like everyone was like, "Oh, they've been fucking on tour." So whenever they played locally, people went nuts. And your thing is, it's just like, again, respectfully, every Wednesday, every Sunday, you're at Barney's. You're just there, and hopefully, maybe he shows up. He talks to you this time, and it's
No, but
that,
that's I don't wanna talk about him, it's not about him.
okay. Then everything I just said about Barney's, because it's the same, and give it a, just switch it up. Like it's just like take a break from it.
Yeah.
Did you did you raise your voice at me? Did you yell at me? Was that some
No. I'm just, like, I'm trying my best to, like, get over it, and, like, just any reminder right now of that is just making my life worse.
okay? So you don't. We haven't talked about it. We're not talking about it. You're just trying to mix things up. I mean, you're doing the same things over and over again and expecting things to be different, which
Yes,
is
definition of insanity.
yeah. But
Yeah.
also, it's a weird thing they have that I always thought. There's the quote, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity.
Mhm.
But perfection, I think the definition of like perfection, repetition is the mother of perfection, is the quote. So it's like one of them saying doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to go crazy. The other one saying doing the same thing over and over again is how you get perfect. So there are two schools of thought. Never really
Yeah.
know. I don't know. There's stuff like, listen, you drive your own bus. You end up doing what you know you want to do and you're going to do, and you have friends and family who give you their opinions and tell you things, and they say stuff, and you listen to what you listen to, and you don't listen to what you don't. You got to be happy, and you got to figure out how to do that. I can't tell you that. You can't tell you that. You just need to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's just you just have there's two choices. You can be happy or not be happy, and it's so that easy. Like you can literally focus on the opposite of things that you're focusing on,
Yeah.
and it'll switch your shit. Because right now you're focusing on things you don't have. You just are. That's what you've talked about this half hour. Talk about the things you do have. You just had a song come out. You just had a record release party last week. That's
I did, and it
awesome.
was it was fun, and I have, like, a lot of good leads on that. Like, I have people who are reaching out to my friends that I made the song with that wanna get me on other songs that I think, like, by the end of the month, I'll have, like, a session or 2 set up with new people, and, like, that's really exciting, and that's, like, what I'm trying to focus on and look forward to. Um, yeah, I'm just and that's what I'm gonna say and not go into anything else.
Okay. I mean, it's yeah, just work on yourself. Do your own shit. And it's like everything else will shift. Like
Yeah.
focus on yourself. Don't focus on I mean, I know you get lonely. I know you have times when you need to call male prostitutes. I understand that. Like I get that. But like you know, focus on yourself. You spent so much time, and anyone who listens to this show knows you spend a lot of time focusing on things you can't control with people that you have no real consistent connection with. And that's not your fault. It's just the way life is sometimes. But
Yeah.
focus on yourself. Focus on the things that you can focus on. I mean, like this list is pretty cool. It says when it talks about cleaning, cleaning is the most therapeutic thing in the world. It really is. Not, but even if you can't clean an entire closet, just clean a square foot. Just clean, like, get something off the table. It feels good. Microdose cleaning. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, it's like I need someone, like, there, though, to keep me accountable.
Telling you to clean.
Yeah.
A cleaning coach.
Well, not, like, telling me to clean, it's like I need, like, a friend to, like, sit there and just, like, do whatever the fuck they want to do. They could be on their phone, not even speaking to me. I'm like, I just like, yeah.
How long is this going to take
What?
to clean?
I mean, not theoretically not long, but I need to have it done by Friday.
Okay. All right. I will walk by your place tomorrow and I will hang out there for a half hour while you clean.
It
That's an offer.
is an offer.
Do you want me to help you clean?
I mean, you don't need to help me.
Great. Do you want me to sit there and make you clean? I will.
Maybe just call me tomorrow about it.
Fine. That's no problem. Um, I'm just like, I'm like, gosh, I hope she lets me come watch her clean. Gosh, that'd be really cool if she did that.
Uh,
Um, all right, buddy. Well, I think that you should just like I think we need to listen to these last four ideas and then just get out of here with a positive message to everybody. That's
yeah.
we can you can get through it. You're getting
I
through it.
I know I can. I just there's just days where I'm hitting a wall, you know?
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. This is a kind of a good one. It's something called the worry window. You get 10 minutes a day to write down everything that makes you worry, everything you're freaked out about, everyone who's making you sad, everything that's pissing you off, everything that's frustrating you. But when the 10 minutes is up, you're done. And if you start
Yeah.
worrying about something else, you're like, nope, that's for tomorrow's worry window. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, not
Uh,
bad.
all right, three more. Join a free community. You're not going to do that. Name the feeling instead of wrestling it. When depression thoughts hit, label them. This is hopelessness talking. This is fear. This is exhaustion. Labeling a feeling reduces its intensity by up to 40%. That's 100% true because I remember when I was in therapy, they told me to give your emotions and feelings pet names.
Pet
Like whenever,
names.
yeah, like, okay, sweetie, shut up. Like when you're talking to your
Yeah.
brain's like, it's like, calm down. Oh, you poor thing. I want to send you soup. Um, last one. I think you got, oh, there's two. Uh, YouTube channel. Okay. If you're not ready for therapy or if you're in a situation or position where you currently cannot afford this, there are the YouTube channels Dr. Tracy Marks and Therapy in a Nutshell. There are podcasts called The Hilarious World of Depression and 10% Happier. You could do journaling prompts that are free and free support groups at NAMI in California. So that's like something that there are opportunities. You can listen to stuff.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
What's NAMI?
And National Association for, I don't know, that was a good guess. NAI meaning. NAMI means National Alliance on Mental Illness. And they have free support
Mm,
groups, free classes, free paper led programs, free crisis resources. I think that that's something that you should absolutely look into. It's free. And if it can
yeah.
be online and you can just throw it on loop and listen to some class over and over again. Yeah, we're tackling depression. First, we got attacked by crickets. Now we're attacking back depression. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, do our
yay.
closing thing, buddy.
All right, everybody. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, like, comment, whatever you want us to talk about. You can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, and you can follow us on social media.
Sure. And also follow us on YouTube at Newberg Pod, 262 viewers and building. Hannah, you're going to completely repost my story today. You
Yeah.
sure? All
Yeah.
right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. You're the greatest. We will see you next time. And we hope that whatever we were able to teach you today about depression, we were able to be helpful. Depression is not funny, it's obviously a very serious thing. So if you or anybody's going through it and you want to reach out, you can text me at any time, 310 696 8151. or text Hannah and she just will not respond because she just does not. She does not do that. All right. Cheers, everybody.